Well, this is one of those weird situations where, for some unknown reason, when I hit the record button, there's a blank screen. But that's okay, it just takes a second. This is Dominions 5 Warriors of Faith. Probably one of the coolest games I've ever played. It reminds me so much of old school Birthright, second edition Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty much everything you could possibly want out of a game in that manner when you're dealing with like realms and world building like a Civ builder. It's a really, really long game. I'm going to try to a really tiny, small map to see if I can actually finish it, because otherwise it could take 100+ hours easy to finish one map. I mean, there's a lot of us. I micromanage the hell out of shit, so that's just me. It'd be interesting to play it online against other people. Not sure exactly how that would work. It might take forever. Obviously, what's up, y'all? Cyrus Exile. Y'all. That ain't even like native for me. It's Yens. But what's up, everyone? I don't think I have any mods, do I? Oh, I got the Dominions Enhanced 1.83. Great mod. I think it really balances a lot of stuff, adds a couple things here and there. I know one of the biggest flaws with the game is the Aristoteles, or well, let's just go in. Let's go into create world. So flying is a big problem in this game. It's a difficult thing to overcome. So we're gonna do random map. We'll do small, normal water provinces, game name, exile stream. We could roll the dice on this one. Late ages is interesting because magic's tough. Let me see. Can I? Is there a way? Can I do a die? I don't got my phone on me. There is a D10 in this room somewhere, within reach. My bag used to be like right there. Hold on. Let's do it. Let's roll the D10 and see what we get. We'll just ignore 10, and it'll be 369. So. Right, it's kind of off camera without cheating, but you know, you guys have to. So I got a 1. Can you even see it? A 1. That's a really, really light colored die, I know. You just have to take my word for it. Looks like we're starting in early ages, which, you know, conveniently is my favorite, but that's okay. We're gonna go all in. We're gonna make this as humanly difficult as possible on a small map, and that's the way that I like it, because I'm stupid. Alright, the player is human. Oh god, can we keep going? How many fucking guys can I add? That might be really... I didn't think... Alright. You only get one shot at this. Yeah, I definitely did not pick Pangea. Can I go back? I forgot. There's like a weirdness to this menu. And there's like no way to go back. Cancel. Hold up. I kind of screwed up. So you could see blah blah blah. I can't believe I screwed that up already. There's got to be a way to go back. There's no way to go back. This game is very, very particular. So we'll just say, yeah, okay, I'll praise Wormwood. Oh, there we go. I knew you could go up to a certain point and then go back. I just couldn't remember. So let's try this again. Oh. Oh, wait. Let's cancel early. Yeah, okay. So we're still in the same N. Alright. Just do that until it stops. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, no. It's human, thanks, but not random. So you don't really get a good chance. That's the one downfall of this game, is it doesn't really show you the units that you're going to get. So what I'm going to do is try to guess to the best of my ability. So there it is, the Archocephaly. That's the they're pretty good actually, early ages. They get like a Pegasus style. Ooh, Amazon Queen, that's probably pretty good. The Saramashia is a tribal nation ruled by women. Swift raiders and lancers from the backbone of the armies. Amazon warriors and androphages are the sacred elites of the Saramashians. Witch kings, masters of dark sorcery, rule the androphage tribe. Hydras from the Pythian marsh are tamed and used in warfare. I think I've been them before. I feel like the Hydras sound very familiar to me. I think everybody picks them. The Tirna no Oig is a blessed isle ruled by a magical race known as the Tuatha, and they're the Sidhi descendants, the Sid, the Furbolg. Lesser descendants of the Nemedians compose much of the population. The Sidhi. I'm going to butcher names. I apologize ahead of time. I mean, game is compiled of a ton of lore, and I am Sidhe. I don't know. The Tuatha are able to weave illusions to hide their true appearances. Vanheim's a pain in my ass. They're great to be. They're terrible to fight. Niflheim, terrible to fight. Helheim, terrible to fight. And you'll get a feel for them. The Rus are pretty cool. The Kalasai, Intelligent Apes, yeah, that's like the Monkey King style. Yomi are like the Oni, yep. Lunka, Land of Demons, lots of demons. The Ur, Wild Men, Priest Kings. The Zabalba are like the demon bat guys. Yeah, it's a lot of flying units. I never really play a lot of ocean races. They're kind of a pain in my ass. The Maverni, a nation of tribal chieftains led by druids, powerful leaders of the stars and earth. Most warriors fight bare-chested, but noble warriors use chainmail armor. The Gutuaters adorn the warriors with magic tattoos. Hold on a second, let me do something here. I forgot to turn that on. I'm sure you guys would love to be able to actually see. Children of Flame, the Abyssians, are lava-born humanoids that radiate heat. They mainly use heavy infantry. They have skilled fire and blood mages, and their priests can perform blood ritual sacrifices. One thing about getting into blood magic is it is usually not good. It's really powerful if you use it correctly, which, I do sometimes, but it is an absolute pain in the ass. One of the things that I don't do a whole lot of in this game is use the, what do they call it? It's like spell link or like master servant thing where like you have basically spell slaves to use, like you draw power. You basically have, like, say I'm the main mage and I'm linked up with these other mages. You draw their magic power from them and use theirs to cast spells during combat. Pretty cool, but I don't do it a whole lot. It's definitely a huge advantage though if you do it right. Mictlan is an old kingdom ruled by priest kings. Their god hungers and must be satiated with blood sacrifices. Oh yeah, he's an absolute pain in my ass too. I don't like picking that guy because he destroys. He eats like 200 population every turn. His god, he can suck it. Masters of the five elements and celestial masters of versatile mages. The nobles partake personally in battles in their chariots from an important part of the army. Sacred celestial beings and sacred warriors are the five elements from the elite corps of the army. Pretty good. The Ulm are cool. They're real good at like foraging. Yeah, magical foraging. That Earmore, Human Empire, New Faith, magical abilities, versatile mage priests, Old Faith still lingers. What did we say? I was gonna pick, not Pangea is basically Mother Earth. It's just like druids, dryads, centaurs, pixies, things of that nature. The Agartha are like the pale ones, are like, well, Cavern realm of pale ones and troglodytes. So there you go. They get big, a lot of earth magic, blood magic, the cursed ones. Oh yeah, the Femoria is a bountiful land inhabited by male-formed giants. This land was attacked by wave after wave of invaders of these. The Furbolg, lesser descendants of the Medians, have established themselves and live in peace with the Fomorians. A few of the magically powerful Medians also linger, defeated remnants of invading people now subject to their old enemies. Who was I going to be? I was going to pick the Cities or Lizardmen, the Kalem. Kalem are pretty cool. 3 tribes of winged beings that live high on the mountaintops. 1 tribe's fully immune to cold. Another tribe's cold and lightning resistance. And all mages of Kalem are skilled in air magic. Some have some skill in water and death. All of them dislike warm lands. So that's something I have to keep into consideration if I choose them. I'm probably going to go with the Amazon Queens because, I don't know, I got a thing for it. So okay, so you actually get a chance to check out your units. Nothing bad about this. You got the Witch King. He's pretty good. So I can break this down for you if you've never played this game. So pretty self-explanatory. You got hit points, amount of damage before it can withstand before it's dying, size. So typical size values. Okay, good. Dog 1, human 2, horses 3. So most of your mounted units, almost all of your mounted units, depending on, as long as they're like a normal humanoid size, is going to be 3 as far as mounted units go. Your most humans or regular size units are going to be 2. Giants are 4, and only the largest monsters are 5 or 6. Each square in the combat has enough space for 6 size points or 3 humans, so if you have a super giant monster, he is only going to inhabit that one space. Protection indicates the thickness of any armor worn by the unit, including natural armor such as scaly skin. The value is subtracted from the attacker's strength and weapon damage when calculating the total effective damage on the target. Light infantry units have a protection value ranging from 3 to 10. Knights may have a protection of 20 or more. So this is good. This is basically like damage reduction, I guess, so to speak. You know, your damage value. So you still have to hit the unit, and that's something that comes into play right here with the defense skill. This is your ability to avoid getting hit in melee combat totally. They'll generally miss a target unless the attacker's attack skill is greater than the target's defense skill. Defense doesn't protect the unit from missile weapons or spells. A normal soldier without a shield or heavy armor has a defense value of 10, while a heavily armored soldier may have a defense value of 5. And an experienced mounted soldier, a value of 15. So you see here, while a heavily armed soldier may have a defense value of 5. Because when you're dual wielding, you know what I mean, you're going to drop down some of your values for certain things. I mean, just you'll see kind of as the game plays out. This guy has fear, which is good. Creatures so horrific to behold that nearby enemies turn to flee unless brave beyond belief. Creatures that cause fear are exceptionally good at pillaging provinces. A higher fear value results in a fear that is harder to resist and a larger area of effect. Swamp survival, so he doesn't use any penalty and less likely to starve when moving through swamps. Swimming, pretty self-explanatory, can cross rivers on the map. Poison resistant, up to a damage level of 5. Supply bonus, so this unit actually produces supplies. 1 point will keep 1 human-sized soldier fed, so that's good to have in your province because supply can be an issue. When you start to gather up a huge army, you generally will end up with issues for supply. If you don't have them in the right position, you'll get you won't really get deserters. You'll get people who are starving, dying from hunger, so that'll be a problem. So this is good unit to have because it actually provides supply for some reason or other. Usually, because anytime there's any nature mage, 1 rank in nature magic, which it kind of makes sense. It provides a 10 in supply, I believe. So if you have a nature mage, I thought my cat was meowing. You're usually going to get a supply bonus. It makes sense. I mean, it's like stupid little spells like good berries and things like that. I'm sure they could help provide some type of food for troops or themselves at the very least. Getting back to this, magic resistance. Spells can be resisted and avoided by targets with an iron will. Magic resistance value indicates how well the units can resist such spells. Most spells can be resisted with a high magic resistance. Destructive spells like Fireball can't be resisted at all because their damage value. A normal human has typical 10. Mage, a powerful mage, can have a value of 15 or more. Spells cast by power mages are difficult to resist. As you can see, this guy's a 17. Pretty good. Witch King, this is one of my better units. Morale, very important. So morale value represents courage and valor of the unit. Every time something demoralizing happens to a unit, its morale is checked. Demoralizing events are getting wounded, if someone in the same squad dies, and certain magical effects. At the beginning of a battle turn, all squads with enough failed morale check must make a rout check based on the average morale of the squad. Failure results in the squad routing from the battle. Normal soldiers have 10. Like a militia may have an 8. Elite units may have possibly up to 15. Special monsters such as the Walking Dead have morale values of 50. It's symbolic that they may never flee, but will dissolve if left with no commander. All units that have not gone berserk will rout automatically when all commanders are dead. So that's important. Got to keep commanders alive. Let me think. What else we got here? You got leadership. That's how many unit point values worth of troops this guy can lead. Some units cost more than others. Like a regular stupid soldier, human guy might be like 1, whereas like a mounted unit may cost 5, or a troll maybe 10. You know, things like that. That might have been over exaggerating, but it's, you know, you get the point. Resources. I think that's how much it costs to recruit this guy. So there's recruitment points and resources. This is how many resources it'll cost. Yeah, this is how many your recruitment points it will cost. They're 2 different values, and you'll get a feel for that when I start playing. Strength, pretty self-explanatory. Damage, even heavily, it's damage value. Attack skills, your ability to actually hit in melee. Precision is your target for firing missile weapons or casting spells. So that's important to remember, because jacking this bonus up right here, this attack skill bonus, making it be like 4 million, and then giving this guy a bow is not doing him any good. He will be totally useless. He will also hit nothing with his spells if he has spell abilities, which he obviously does. These are that down here. 3 ranks in death magic, 1 rank in nature magic, and a rank in blood magic. Also, he gets a random magic skill whenever you actually recruit him. He's also a sacred unit, which means he gets all the sacred bonuses that apply to your people. He's not innately sacred, though, but he has to be, the spell has to be cast blessing on him. So if sacred troops are extremely devoted to the god's cause, they can be blessed and only require half the usual cost to maintain. So they're pretty good. How far he can move on the map. How fatigued a unit will get from 1 round of melee combat. Oh yeah. So also spellcasting coming. When they hit 100, they don't do anything. Their fatigue hits 100. You just basically sit there. If the fatigue hits 100, the unit falls dazed or unconscious to the ground, is unable to move, attack, or defend. Strikes are certain to hit, and armor provides little protection. Fatigue can be death, even if the bravest units automatically recover 1 point of fatigue each combat round, or 5 points if the unit's unconscious. So that's something you got to check out. Age, not super important for these units, but it will, like, all units age 1 year at midwinter, and those that are affected by old age risk getting disease or others affected. I mean, it's important to know. It can affect things, and it does affect things from time to time. Combat speed's good. This is basically how fast you can move 10 squares at the same time it takes to cast a spell to do a melee walk. So they can move 16 fast because they're mounted. Magical creatures that it can lead. Same thing as leadership, but this only applies to magical creatures. Magical creatures could be pixies, fairies, dryads, things of that nature, you know, magical beasts summoned, things like that, phoenixes, whatever. I think that's everything. Oh, undead leadership, same thing. Anytime you usually have ranks in undead, actually almost always, if not always, when you have a rank in this, you get, I think, 5 points towards undead leadership. So his was probably 80 as a base, and then they gave him 3 ranks in death magic, which boosted it 15 more to 95. Same thing, undead. You got to be able to lead them. And if you don't, they die. So the most basic unit we got here is a scout. Most people start with that. Soothsayer. Let's take a look at this. Our Saramatian Diviners is a warlike society, and many older warriors and other weak men turn to prophecy and divination to find a place in the tribe. These soothsayers influence much of the tribal wars and politics of Saramatia. Soothsayers are not fully trusted, though. If one is suspected of fraud, 3 other soothsayers are called in to pass judgment on the suspected charlatan. If found guilty, he is fettered on a wagon together with his sons and set on fire. So you're not doing yourself any justice by screwing up. This practice ensures the loyalty of the soothsayers, but has also resulted in animosity between them. Soothsayers have a slight chance of preventing bad events in provinces where they dwell, which is fortune teller. Unit can prevent bad events. I think it's like a 10% chance. Very good ability to have. This guy is old age, so he's already started beyond old age. So he gets penalties to strength, attack, defense, encumbrance. His hit points go down. His combat CS, what the hell is that? Combat skill, movement, combat speed. Yeah, what the hell am I talking about? And random magic. So, oh, okay. So he gets a random magic skill. The possible paths are a 90% chance to have 1 level, or perhaps an additional level. No, I just think he gets. That's astral magic. It's kind of different. Oh, and he has a dagger and a ringmail cuirass, but this is providing obviously damage. So you got pierce damage for 11. His attack. Okay, so his attack value says, oh, made of iron, important. Some creatures are hurt by iron more than others. Some people are resistant to iron. Iron. He doesn't have any length. It must be like a. What is it? Oh, it's a dagger. Okay, I thought he had a spear. I don't know why I was looking at the picture, even though I read spear to you guys. Chieftain, light lance. So what's this magic horse? When awakened by magic, horse tattoos will give limited invulnerability, defense, and speed to the unit. It might be invulnerability 1. Invulnerability is like kind of like a defensive bonus. It's like damage reduction 1, basically, against certain attacks. This guy's inspirational, so if he's a leader, everybody in the group gets a +1 morale boost. Good stuff. Ooh, he's good at pillaging. A little tougher than the rest of them. Got a light lance. So here you can see with the lance, there's a length of 3. And as it aptly says at the bottom, it's good to have a longer weapon than your opponent. The unit with the longer weapon will be able to repel the enemy when he tries to attack. Attack skill is used against the enemy's defense skill to determine whether the repel is successful or not. A successful repel will not cause any damage, but the enemy loses his attack unless he forces an attack by making a successful morale check and then taking 1 point of damage. Units with size 4+ will receive a 1-point length bonus to any weapon that has 1 or more length. So it's good to have a longer weapon than your opponent. The unit with the longer weapon will be able to repel the enemy when he tries to attack. Attack skill is used against the enemy's defense. This skill to determine whether the repel is successful or not. There's a ton of stats in this game, a ton of calculations in this game. I don't even want to begin to understand them. I have a basic understanding of basically how it all plays out. I mean, obviously length is good, so that's all you need to know. Some weapons give you attack and defense bonuses. Charge bonus for striking first, so depends on the combat speed and the size. It's for only size for flyers, apparently. But the bonus damage is limited to half the strength of the charging unit, so good stuff there. Okay. These are like, hey, we're gonna trickle in like a unit that's like a little bit unique, but now we're getting into the big bads. So here's a Sarmatian Manflayer. They're prominent warriors of the tribe who have slain several enemies in battle and flayed them. They place the skin of their fallen enemies on a gruesome standard and inspire their fellows to ferocious bravery. Most Sarmatian decorate themselves with tattoos. The number of tattoos represent standing in society. More prominent warriors are covered in dark etchings. Very cool. Pillager, inspirational, magical horse tattoo 2. So I'm assuming that would give you invulnerability 2. This guy's pretty tough. He's got some stuff. Ooh, he's only 27, so he's a normal age. Map move, attack, defense, skills good, like a knight style. Alright, now we're getting into... Wait. That might be a female, actually. I'm saying he. Yeah, these are all women. I think this is the only male in the society. So... You'd think they would say chiefess or whatever. They take their position by reputation and use flayed man standards to show off their battle props. Most Sarmatians decorate themselves with tattoos. Anthrophages known to prefer serpent modes. A chieftain is the war chief of an unimportant tribe or women. Okay, so maybe. Definitely warrior queen though. So we're into the. So these are your sacred units. This is where your sacred units start popping up. Way stronger than everybody else. Cost a pile of stuff. Recruitment points aren't bad. Resources a lot. The Sarmatians are ruled by women. This is a legacy of their merging with the Amazon tribes in times past. The Amazon leaders are not accepted as they were not warriors, but they influenced the Sarmatians, and women warriors gain power and influence. All prominent tribes are ruled by warrior queens. Only the Androphages have totally rejected the notion of female leadership. Most Sarmatians decorate themselves with tattoos, and tattoos represent standing in society. So this is a three-banger, also sacred. Warrior Priestess is sacred and has a priest skill level of 1. These are casting spells, divine spells. So spell level 1, pretty good. Sarmatians are more impressed with war than faith, so even their priestesses have to be skilled in the ways of battle. Only the most prominent fighters are allowed to become priestesses, and it is more than a title than an occupation. Warrior priestesses are well respected, but not for their priestly powers. Most Sarmatians decorate themselves with tattoos, blah, blah, blah. So, pretty good. I'm kind of curious on what the... Because this is important. So, 12, 3, 14, 11, 14. 12, 3, 11, 13, 14. So, well, that doesn't seem right. Let's do that again. 10. 12, wait, what the fuck am I doing? 12, 3, 14, 11, 14. 12, 3, 14, 11, 14. Okay, so that makes sense. Morale's better, but their magic resistance is worse. So 11, 12, well, actually 1, 2, 9, solid 8, 4. 1, 2, 9, solid 8, 4. So it's absolutely the same. Unless I looked at the wrong. 1, 2, 9, solid 8. Yeah, they're the same. at least from what I remember. Anyway, Spirit Guide. So this guy got Spirit Sight. Makes it possible to see in the spirit realm, see the true essence of beings. Units with Spirit Sight get no penalties from darkness and can see invisible units. Awesome to have that, because there are a lot of invisible units. Spirit Guides take care of the dead. They raise burial mounds and make sure that the spirits pass to the afterlife with good grace. They are able to call ancestral spirits and use them in divinations and curses. God, it'll take all day to read all this to you. So this guy's not very strong melee-wise. Probably will get whacked in a hit or two. That's not terrible, the amount of hit points. I mean, it's just below the normal. Does have, so research. There's an actual ability to research on the map. This is how many points of research that guy will give you if you do it. Ooh. Oh, we didn't check the weapons of these ones. Let's take a look. Lance broadsword, yeah, it's pretty standard. Pretty standard. Pretty standard, same thing. So, pretty important here. Salt. Throws salt. Really super important. This weapon cannot be used for repelling, and this little notation right here, salt damage. Only certain beings are harmed by salt. There are like Oni that are harmed by salt. There's like certain demons that can be harmed by salt. Some like mischievous spirits can be harmed by salt. Otherwise, it doesn't do jack all. That's a spirit guide. Enaries are prominent spirit guides and soothsayers. They set themselves apart by donning women's clothing and wearing jewelry. They speak with voices pitched pleasant to the spirits they serve. They live apart from society but are often called upon to judge in matters of spiritual importance. Enaries have a slight chance of preventing bad events. So, a little bit of astral magic, a little bit of death magic, some nature magic. So, as I've told you before, probably a base of 50. But with the 2 points of death magic, that gives them a 10 on leadership for undead, so that bumped it to 60. Nature magic, which may give you points of leadership in magic as well. Magic beings, I think it does. That might have bumped it 5. Gives you 10. Supply. Has spirit sight, fortune telling, good unit. Research, fantastic unit, honestly. Here's the real meat right here, though. This is the good stuff. The Jade Amazons arrived in Sarmatia. They were led by sorcerers and priestesses. The warlike Sarmatian society had little use for magical leadership. To remain in power, and Amazon royalty changed their ways and turned to war. The young maidens selected to become sorcerers must also pass rigorous martial and priestly training. Those who fail the martial training die. Real Spartan-like. Those who fail the magical training become Oyorpata. Man-flayers are sacred warriors mounted on lizards, a legacy from their Amazon past. Most Sarmatians decorate themselves with tattoos. We know that. Got a lance, got a bite. Decently armored, for sure. So, Combat Caster, super cool. Combat Caster is exceptionally good at casting spells in melee. A Combat Caster has a 50% chance of trying to cast a spell in melee, and the chance of being interrupted by damage is halved. Also, fatigue from armor encumbrance is not doubled like it is from ordinary units. Super good. Snake Tattoo. When awakened by magic, snake tattoos will give limited invulnerability magic resistance to the unit. Horse Tattoo. Give limited invulnerability and defense and speed to the unit. Both good. Supply bonus. It is a sacred unit. This unit's a great unit, man. And it's a mounted unit, which is just sexy. Research, good. Random. 100% to either get water, death, nature, or blood. And has at least nature. Obviously can cast spells as a priest. Hydra Tamer. Has Beastmaster +2. Animals have increased morale when commanded by Beastmasters. Swamp survival, easy go. Swimming. Poison resistance. Important for that. Hydras emit a poisonous cloud. So you're going to need that if you're going to have this guy leading them in the same unit. Not a lot of leadership, though. I'm going to have to bump that up. There's items in the game that you can do that with. But the Hydra Tamer is skilled in the ways of the swamp and is resistant to the noxious fumes of the Hydras. They are only commanders capable of catching and training Hydras. They're the only commanders. Well, we'll see. So, Manflayer. Prominent warriors of this tribe have slain several enemies in battle and flayed them. They place the skin of their... Okay, so we've been through this. So, wait. That was a Sarmatian Manflayer. Okay. Same thing. Inspirational. Got the snake tattoo. It's considered a... Man, there's a lot of sacred units in this tribe. That's like the most I've ever had. Usually it's like 1. Poisonous Bite's pretty good, so you get your poison damage down here unless they make a save against it. Fatigue damage, reduced for large targets. Strength of wielder not added. So it deals 20 fatigue damage apparently for poison, I suppose. Light Lance is good unit overall. What's this? Age is getting there. Encumbrance. So here's the big bad. Cost a pile of gold. We looked at this guy before. As you can see how his stats, or her stats rather. I guess it's him, maybe Witch Queen. Witch King from Lord of the Rings. He's pretty good. He's constantly searching for the ring at any given time. I mean, obviously he has death magic. A little bit of nature because, Saruman's been tapping into that. No, I'm just kidding. Saramatian. Oh my god, actually. Now that I think about it. Saruman, Saramatian, Amazon. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get into that. As you could plainly see, I'm having a paradox about whether this is actually derived from Lord of the Rings lore. Possibly some pieces or elements of that. Witch King uses flay skin standards and wears skull face masks. Well, pretty feeding on one's fallen enemies is only practiced by the androphages, but Mayan flaying is a widely accepted practice in Sarmatia. I'm glad I could have done this. So you got these are the commanders. These are just commanders. These aren't units you're going to be like having hundreds of in the same battle. You got like 1 or 2, maybe 10. You know what I mean? Like once you get into late game. Wait a second. Wait. Is there see something here? Light and medium cavalry, serpent riders, lizards. Okay. Priest weak can perform blood buildings. Standard forts can build underwater forts. So that is somebody aquatic, and I didn't catch it. It does say swimming, but it does not say aquatic. I don't know. Pretty cool, though. You got a Sarmatian archer. Cool, man. Has a snake tattoo. Pretty cool. Light armaments. They're known for their skill with the bow. Androphage. The Androphage is a small Sarmatian tribe feared and shunned even by the other Sarmatians because of their gruesome practices. Not only do they flay enemies, they feed on them. So, practice cannibalism is introduced by the Witch Kings. Tribes forever be called man-eaters ever since. They use arrows coated with poison. Decorate themselves with tattoos. Most common motif is the horse, but the Androphage is also known to use the serpent. Pretty cool. This dude got poison bows. These guys are strong. Actually, it's really good. Good old Amazon. Lancer, Raider. I ain't going to get into all of it. Raider's probably good at pillaging. Lancer's probably standard. Yep. Sarmatian Lancer. A little stronger, I'm sure. Probably has... No. I thought maybe you'd have it too. Sarmatian Raider. Cataphract, which is obviously your really good horse unit. That's a good cavalry unit. Hydra Hatchling. Here's something interesting. So, unsurroundable. Units with this ability get reduced penalties from being surrounded and attacked from multiple opponents at once. The unsurroundable unit can be attacked as many times as value before getting a harassment penalty to his defense skills. So, I think he can up to 2 guys around him before it does anything to him. They're undisciplined, so they only have the skirmish formation type, and you can't give them specific battle orders. They will just run in and fight whatever the hell they run into first. So you have to be really tactical about how you place them on the map. Also, this stink cloud will kill your own people. Keep them the fuck away. Animal? It's considered an animal. Only spells that work. Wait, it can be affected by certain spells and abilities that only work on animals, right? Swamp survival, swimming, cold-blooded. They get exhausted very quickly when fighting in cold provinces. Massively poison resistant. Susceptible to fire, so extra 10 damage for any fire damage that they take. Pierce resistant. They only take half the normal amount of damage from pierce attacks, half the normal amount of damage from blunt attacks, and they have regeneration 10. You're probably asking yourself, how do you kill this thing? Trust me, it will die very quickly. Got a couple lesser heads, got a great head, has poison damage. Orapata. Jane Amazons ride in Sarmatia. They were led by sorcerers and priestesses. The warlike Sarmatian society had little use for magical leadership. The remaining part of the Amazons' royal G changed their ways to turn to war. Okay, so we already read this. So, Bamalama. 2 different tattoos. Definitely a sacred unit. Good stuff. That's why they're all sacred, because they're all freaking commanders. I was forgetting. That'd be fantastic to get a Hydra as a sacred unit. Actually, if you could make a Hydra sentient, put it in control. We'll get to that. Androphage. They're small, tribe, feared and shunned, blah, blah, blah. So this is like a legit androphage. Poisonous bite. Got some snake tattoo action. Sacred. Got some good stuff going. And here's the bread and butter of this mofo right here, dude. This is the cat that's going to be on the front lines, just crushing my opponent into an oblivion. In the misty swamps of Pythia dwell the huge, noxious, fume-breathing, many-headed serpents of legend, hydras. Regenerative powers of the Hydra are truly formative, and should one of its heads be cut off, it will grow within hours. The bite and breath of the Hydra is poisonous. Hydras are commonly used in the pits and arenas of Pythium, and are deeply feared by soldiers and gladiators alike. Same, but this probably have better resistance to other stuff. Yeah, the fire is still the same. This guy got fear. Recuperation. It will heal its afflictions over time. It loses its effect once the unit gets old. This thing is never getting old. It should be dead before the... I shouldn't say that. The game can last a long time. Undisciplined, unsurrounded before. Is an animal, has recuperation. I think it has regeneration too somewhere. Yeah, right there. 10. Alright, Great Cauldron. Enables recruitment, and it produces 2 blood slaves a turn, which is good, because I like to not go steal virgins from my people, because that's what you need to have a blood slave. It also it pisses people off when you do that. Enables the recruitment, so you lose your mate, and this creates 1 nature gem a turn, and this does the good old... Here's where the fun part comes. Select a physical... Oh god, that guy's cool. Look at him. Excuse me. Spirit of the Well. Cool Divine Egg. I like it. Man, they really upped their game on this. Some sick... Man, that Titan of the Night is freaking cool looking. Amazon Tribe. You gotta think, what makes the most sense here? What's the best move here? And each one of these has its own unique thing to it too, like the Titan of Love, and these statues are cool, man. Oh god, as a phoenix? Oh my god. I mean, I have a thing for them. Yeah, here we go. So the phoenix is an immortal heron sprung from, not herring, as people misaptly pronounce. That's a fish. Heron, sprung from the rays of the sun at first dawn. It is skilled in air and fire magic, but lacks the physical strength of most pretenders. So you're summoning a pretender god. Basically, there's this well, I don't even say amalgamation. I mean, we're not together on this, but you know, there's all these different pretender gods. People rising up and saying, "Hey, I'm the true god. Something happened, and I'm taking the throne," basically. And you're fighting all these other people that are in the same boat, effectively. But if killed in combat, it will explode in flames and be immediately reborn. The Phoenix shines with a divine light that will cause weak-willed foes to falter rather than strike it. It has a Dominion of 2. So, I mean, I can alter some of this. It has Awe, which is it's truly magnificent. No one would dare to strike this beauty at this beauty and power. The chance of being affected by the awe is determined by the attacker's morale. Unit with high morale is likely to ignore it. Fire resistant 25 makes sense. Dominion immortality. If a being with Dominion immortality dies within its own dominion, it will swiftly rise from the dead and return to its home. The immortal one will stay dead if it is slain outside its dominion, or if its home is conquered by the enemy. The body will take about 2 months to reform, and the process will get rid of most afflictions. Dominion immortality does not work on other planes. Important to know. Heat. Creature radiates heat. He's more tense in hot lands, weaker in cold ones. The heat effect is usually decreased during rain and nullified underwater. Some creatures that have heat that work regardless of any water. What does heat do? I think it adds fatigue for whoever's around it, depending on the level of heat. This thing does have flying. It has recuperation. It has firepower 1. It's more powerful in hot provinces, which is good. And it is 100% disease resistant. Totally unaffected. Man, this thing is cool, but you do sacrifice. You just get a couple. You get a crown and 2, so that's the offset there. There's this guy. Phoenixes are cool, man. Oh, I like the Serpent Queen. Titan of Serpents and Medicine is Titan of Serpents and Healing is a giant of divine heritage. The mother of serpents, a mistress of medical arts. Blessing gives health, and her wrath gives untimely death. In combat, she's always accompanied by a handful of snakes, 2 of which she holds in her hands as weapons to attack her enemies. So it's death poison. This shit just kills you. Each month she can summon sacred servants to serve her followers. In combat, she will manifest magic with gems of nature and death to aid in spellcasting in combat. Oh, that's good. Summon allies. Disease resistant. Healer 3. Ooh. Unit with this ability will heal other units in the same province automatically. Up to 1 affliction per month might be removed for every point. That's sick. That is good. Supply 10, 20. Ooh, I might take her. She is pretty freaking cool. I mean, I ain't gonna spend all day on this. There's so many. There's so many. I mean, you could... This guy here. Worm is an enormous serpent with 1 head at each end of its huge body. Physical might of the worm is awesome, and even dragons avoid battles with the great serpent. The bite of the worm is poisonous, and the beast regenerates from wounds during battle. 10% regen. It is amphibious, which means it can enter the sea as well as dry land. It suffers no movement penalties underwater. Fear 5, poison resistance, swamp movement, or survival. Recoup, resistant, unsurroundable 1. Affliction resistance, reduces the chance of getting battle afflictions, which is good. Does have limited... We can wear 2 crowns, though. I like that. Let's go back to our swamp queen, or whatever she was at. The hell is that thing? Oh, this guy's cool. He's like an Etin, sort of, but with double the amount of... Where'd the Medusa go? Well, that's basically Medusa. Titaness, beautiful beyond belief. When she spurned the previous... Yeah, curse with the hit hand. That's basically Medusa right there. Pretty cool. Tail sweep, claw, claw. Okay, I really like this person here. This is Medusa, sort of, but the healer style. I like the healer motif on her because I feel like the Amazon, like, you got the Hydras, you got the Titan style creature, and you also got like the healing end of it. I feel like combat healing. I'm really leaning towards it. I'm gonna look at 1 or 2 more, but it's not max size though, which is interesting. That Phoenix, man, anytime you can get this guy here, though, man, is he cool as hell looking. He just generates blood slaves. As he walks around. Dark powers, he's stealthy. Oh, God, could you imagine getting stealth attacked by this guy? And his fear level is 6. Also resistant. What's this egg? What? Okay, so it's existed as long as everybody can remember what laid the egg or why it was not hatched. It's a mystery only known to the Pantocrator himself. It follows claim that the egg contains the next universe will crack open on Doomsday when the world falls into fire. That's pretty cool. Divine egg is infused with the magic of new life, and around it its living things will grow and heal at an amazing rate. With the Pantocrator gone, its powers have begun to manifest themselves and is now worshipped as a reawakening god. The egg can't move, but it can possess willing targets in order to make its will heard and to perform tasks such as forging items for enchantment. Egg is tremendously strong in its dominion. In a physical battle, the egg would be difficult to destroy, even though it cannot strike back. Yeah, usually these items, stuff that can't move, is like impossible to kill. Innate spellcaster, so it doesn't need gestures or... It casts spells in the same combat round as they move it around or attack with normal weapons. Innate are never hindered from casting spells by being in melee, and they're also disregard spellcasting times. Yeah, that's... You have to have that. It's a freaking egg. Spirit Sight, it's blind, but it doesn't matter because it has Spirit Sight. And I'm pretty sure that changes everything for it. It's got a supply bonus. Recoup, doesn't need to eat. It is amphibious in case you pick a water. It's interesting that it's got no defense. Protection's 25 though. That's pretty hard. And 1 ring slot. So let's go back to her. She got the full armada, baby, and that's what I like. All right. I other than this cool bat from Castlevania right here. This Phoenix, man. Maybe another time. Let's just go. Okay, so now I get to pick. That's the physical form. So you get a base. Can't go any lower than that. This is me trying to see I can add, but take it away. Can't take it away. Base is nature and death magic. Makes sense. I mean, when you're dealing with healing and things like that. New paths cost 60 points. I have 225. Now, look, I can do this and say, hey, this thing's right from the get-go. I got it. It's going to awaken a year's time, give or take a few months. That adds 150 points to what I can add to it. Imprisoned Pretender God will break free in 3 years' time, give or take half a year. I'm doing that because I'm willing to wait for her to come out and be the biggest badass ever to make it in the game. It's a little risky, but I think it's well worth it. So what do I think? Definitely nature for sure. Definitely death for sure. So let's see what the blessing effects are here. We're popping in. Undying. Blessed units will fight on even after they've been killed. Undying at 2 hit points. So living units that have died will die for real after the combat, but undead units will survive the ordeal. Yeah. Sometimes it's always good to do a little mashup here. Poison weapons. Blessed units will have all their weapons coated in poison. It will affect anyone that gets struck and wounded by 5. I don't know if I really need that. Bark Skin. Berserker. All sacred units have reek. I don't think I need that, so I would probably give everybody... Could you imagine? I think most of my units had recuperation, but I don't think the sacred units did. It seems a little preemptive to... I mean, that's a lot of magic right there, dude, and I could do that, but I don't want to fuck with that, because you get cursed, it's a bad time for everybody. Astral magic's fantastic. Earth magic's good for other things. Could do 6 points in astral, and you always want some luck. Could do some magic, and maybe raise the Dominion level a few points. I mean, I feel like I'm doing pretty good, honestly. Yeah, you don't want to make it too hot, right? Wait, we're cold-blooded, though, so... You could see this just adds stuff at the bottom. I mean, it's risky. Damn, I was really hoping. Strong Dominion's good, though. I never can seem to get these couple extra points. It never seems to work out for me. I have no idea how to get it, like, perfect. So let's go down to the blessings and see what we got. Blessed units will be observed by fates. Anyone striking the unit will have their fate rewritten and suffer from more misfortunes. Okay, luck. Blessed units will be very lucky when it comes to avoiding the last fatal blow. Blessed units will be very difficult to harm. Ooh, that's good stuff. And you have to have Astrals 10. So let's take first successful attack against blessed units will be negated. Arcane Finesse. More likely to penetrate Forecast or magic weapons. Spirit Sight. All sacred units will be able to see invisible units and fight in the dark. That's not bad, but I think I have a couple that already have that. Arcane Command. Blessed Undead units will recover from damage at extremely high rate. Yeah, we don't need that. Stygian Flesh. Blessed units become resistant to non-magical attacks and vulnerability 10. I think I have something. This is good. Withering Weapons. I might take that. And I might give them Undying 2. Then we'll go down here. Could do that. Unaging. Low light, resilient. All sacred units will go berserk. 10 natural protection. That's pretty good. Yeah, only whenever this person is actually on the map will I get those abilities. I mean, this is interesting. Damn, 2 points of luck. Well, I do have 2 points of luck. Spirit Sight would be nice, but Arcane Command. Minor resistance to magic, major resistance to magic. Can I pick this twice, though? That seems like a glitch in the game. Okay, it isn't a glitch in the game. I was going to say, that doesn't seem like that makes any sense for me to pick that twice. It only costs 2, whereas this is 2 and it's 3. Wait, what do I got? I got fucking Withering Weapons. Withering Weapons are horrific, is what they are. They really are. Blessed Mages and Priests will be able to cast their combat spells at a much greater range than usual. Yeah, that's decent. Enemy magic resistance, penetration. Twist Fate is good. And it could be useful at a given time. So how much do I got left? Nothing. So this would be my, like, abilities for my... That would get They would have 4 hit points. Survive longer for 4 hit points. They would have an additional 10 natural protection. They would do Twist of Fate, and they would have Withering Weapons. Do we feel like that's good? Is that bad? I don't know. I could do this. I could make it cold, or like resources are shitty, and boost this up maybe one more time, or boost that up one more time, or give that. Or I could pump. I'm not gonna be able to do 60. Oh. Ooh. I'd go to 7. What does 7 get me? 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reanimators. Any living unit killed by a blessed unit has a chance to rise. Oh god, that's such a good. That is such a good ability. But this is also good. So let me get rid of Undying too and see what we got. Undead Command. Shit. I really could. Reanimators are good, man. It's a pain in the ass when you got that. Ooh, death levels. Attacks from blessed users will be able to additional death magic that can also disease the target. Fear. Blessed units become extremely frightening. Fear 5. Yeah, the Withering Weapons is where it's at. Make them survive longer. Super strong. Hold on, we aren't sure we're gonna do that. We might. We ain't gonna be able to do that. I might do Astral Magic, honestly. Again, high Astral Magic is freaking fantastic, dude. It really is. What was, let's pop that off. So, what do I really got here? Fate Weaving. It'd be nice to get luck. Twist of Fate. We'll back that down. I need to get 6 points so I can bump into. I hate blood magic. I don't like to mess with it, man. It's shaky at best. Nah, we're better off. What is this? Yeah, that's better, honestly. So this raises Order Turmoil. Order's better. It just is. Growth and Death. I'd rather do that. I hate to not use all my points, though. I just don't think that I'm going to be able to use it. I mean, I could try. I just don't think it's going to happen, man. Yeah. I fucking hate leaving 14 points on the board, dude, but there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, Stellar Decree, Word of Power, Punish Idolatry, Prayer of the Void, Channel Divine, Starfire, Paralyzing Scourge. Aptly, you see it, don't need to say it. Yeah, either direction that you go is bad for this, so. Honestly, better hotter than colder because it's going to be difficult. I'd rather just do that. It's better hot. Because of a lot of the things have cold-blooded, it's probably not as good of an idea. Plenty of goods are made and sold in numerous bustling markets. Land of Sloth is a lazy, boring place. Jeez, you can't even get. I got 54. Man, I'm really busting. Dude, I might stick with that right there. That's where I'm going to call it. So, strength of the Pretender God's divine power measures how strong the Pretender God will influence its surroundings. Strong dominion can weaken the dominions of enemy Pretender Gods in nearby provinces. 7 is. That's punchy. I like it. Alright. And then got a namer. Seraphicia. We're going with that. Number of starting provinces. Strength of independent provinces. We will jack them up as high as we can. Special site frequency 75. Money multiplier none. Recruitment multiplier none. Random events are common. Story events are disabled. Score graph is disabled. Hall of Fame entries go all in 20. Global enchantment spots. Just make it be unbearable at 9. Limited unique artifact foraging rate. Yeah. And I do like this. With limited enabled, each player can only afford one unique artifact per month. This enables slow research to compete some of the valuable artifacts. Well, I'm okay with that. AI level normal. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Standard research, random starting research, the Thrones of Ascension. Victory by Thrones of Ascension. How many points? We could enable Cataclysm. No, let's not do that. That could be bad. Always exciting. Sure. That seems right. You'll see what that is. Renaming is not allowed. Renaming is allowed. Cheat prevention is active. Okay, I think we're good. It's going to take a minute to generate. Just sit back and relax. Cool Mario glass I have there. You mean the game's starting? Yay! I'm gonna die so quick, you watch. I should have put Cataclysm on 91. I don't know if I could win in 91 turns. It is a small map, but I am scared. The good old D10. That right there. Well, while this is generating, just hang tight a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, just double checking my clothes in the old wash. Crapper. Shouldn't be bad. It's a small map, in a like epic-sized map with an F ton of character, like with a bunch of AI opponents in a giant-ass map. This could take 10 minutes, easy to start up, to generate the map, which I don't mind, honestly. I'm not really that upset about it. That's a weird noise. This is so fun, I know. Geez, it might take 10 minutes anyway, huh? We're already at an hour for the session. I don't know. Maybe not like 30 minutes, and then might have to call it on this one. Good starting though. 30 minutes of me dinking around, you'll get a good idea of how the game is played. Maybe not the best way that it's played, but it's the way that I play it. I can't remember how I ran into this game. I play a lot of strategy games, like Total War. Pretty much any Total War, particularly Shogun 2. I really like that one. I like Three Kingdoms. I thought that was cool. Kind of tough. It was better with some mods in it. Nobunaga's Ambition. There's an old Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Actually, there's an old Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. There's a couple old videos out there of me about 6-7 years ago that I started trying to do that, and I just never followed through with it. A little upset with myself about it, but what are you gonna do? So okay. In the beginning, there was chaos. Chaos. Out of the chaos rose worlds populated with multitudes of beings. Wars were fought, kings and emperors rose and fell, and civilizations were built and crumbled as the millennia passed. Gods dark and strange were worshipped in pagan temples. Still there was chaos. The gods fought amongst themselves, bringing even greater ruin to those who would serve them. At last there was one, a being of great power and enlightenment, who rose above his immortal peers and cast them out of the heavens into oblivion. From chaos came order, and the order came peace, and the creatures of the world flourished. The age of chaos had ended. The supreme god has suddenly disappeared. Prayers are left unanswered, and the smoke of offerings rise in vain to the heavens. No one knows why he's disappeared, but it is certain that the people of the worlds are once again left without direction, without guiding principle, without order. Now is the time for the beings of great power and ambition to try their strength. The throne of the heaven stands empty, and only the strongest can rise to supremacy over all. Only the most powerful can ascend to take the place of a place of he who came before. This is a time of great strife and suffering. This is a time of magic unequaled. This is the Ascension Wars. All right. And here we are, and here is the map, which it just repeats. So it ain't like, you know, this is like another continent. This is the same, as you can clearly see here. I can move the map around all over the place. So one thing that does suck is you can't see. I'll switch that. I'll fix that. So maybe this bottom left corner actually be a better spot for my stupid face on the thing. I'll fix that eventually, but it doesn't really matter right now. We'll zoom in. How do I play this game? There's a Throne of Ascension right there. It has been a minute. Seems like I got this guy. First order business. Send this scout to here. He will sneak automatically as long as he's not moving with another army. This guy, I don't want him to become a prophet yet. I could pillage. But that's not a great idea. It's my own place. What are you doing, huh? I'm a cat. I could empower him with magic. I don't have enough gems to do it, so it's pretty much pointless. Let's go to the recruit list. I have 2 commander points, 7 holy points, so you can only spend that many each month. Every turn is a month. I got 400 gold, so you want to... Yeah, I mean, that's what you want right there, but we're not going to be able to get it. So here's a commander. And a damn good one at that. Get a Hydra guy. Actually, do it in this order. Commander points are in the negative. It'll follow. They'll use as many as they can, and then anything else will follow through in the next one. So, like, if you need 2 commander points and you only have 1, you'll use 1 this turn, and you'll use 1 next turn to finish it. So that's one of the good things. Oh, I should get the Witch King. Shit. I should just get him popping, right? I can't even get him. He costs 4 commander points. I don't even know if it's... oh, it costs so much gold that I will... Okay, so we'll just do this for now. Yeah, little Hydra guys. And big Hydra guy costs too much money. These Hydras will be useful, I feel like. We're out of gold already, fellas. And that is that. 2 archers. This guy, I'll have him do a patrol. And we, can I do any marks? Ooh, Gunther, 150 pounds of gold. Oh, 30 men. I could let him die off. Gunther. That might be better than what I'm doing. Hold on a second. What am I doing? Can I get 150 gold? Oh, I can. Yeah, but they're going to bid for him. I'm not even going to waste my turn, honestly. I'm not going to waste my turn. F Gunther. You got to bid on mercs, and it's whoever's the highest bidder. It's a pain. I'm going to let somebody else waste their money. Right now, I got 4 empty spots around me. That's good. Nobody can sinkhole swamps, yeah, because you want to go there. No magic items. I got gems. I got some blood slaves. My pretender god is currently shackled in some kind of other realm. What is that? So, end the turn, because a 4th level mage casting a 2nd level spell will only get 1/3 of the listed spell fatigue. These guys are all... I'm not going to read through them all. This is them saying, Gutterum of the Hellcarl shall hereby be known as the Prophet of Tela, the Coppercaster of the Gods, the Hangatir, Lady Precious Green. So they're all announcing that they have just risen somebody up into the position of a prophet. I didn't do that. I don't want that guy to be my prophet. Not now, not later. So I got my guy here. Let's move him. Oh, so we got an idea already. There is a lot. So there's 40 units here, and I got maybe, let's take a look. Can I move him over there? How do I get to there? And he can't get there, huh? Okay. Oh, that was this guy. What am I thinking? Alright, so that was him. Sneaky, sneaky. What's he doing? If I make him the prophet, does he... Now, we'll make that other guy the prophet. We're going to do a patrol. I could empower him. That's not a great idea, and I don't have the stuff to do it. We'll do a patrol. He's going to stay on patrol. I got some money. Bam. There's a big cat there. Bunch of archers. For sure. And we'll end the turn. Turns are easy right now because they just burn through. When you get a huge map, it's horrific. Jesus, you're never taking that. Heavy infantry and barbarians, and this army's just getting bigger. What do we got? Army setup. This guy, all those got to go with him. And they can go all in the same thing. So here's the thing: when you, this guy can only handle one squad. This guy can handle 2 squads. This guy can handle 3 squads. Problem with, see, it would be better for her to have, because it knocks the morale bonus off. Well, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Despite the fact, this dude has Beastmaster too, so animals have increased morale when commanded by a Beastmaster. So this guy, these morales shouldn't be that bad. What does they have? Inspirational? It doesn't. Why is his morale so shitty? Seems kind of weird to me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. You just got to bear with me. Nah, it looks alright to me. So here you can click on this. It's really only a skirmish formation. You want these guys in the front lines. Just get them peppered to hell. Put these guys in the back lines. Actually, I would do a delayed movement with those guys if I can help it. Archers at the ready right there. And you don't really want your leaders running in if you can help it. If you can help it. So you got to set the battle orders. So these guys, they are going to hold and fire. Yeah, they're going to fire and move, actually. I'm going to hold and attack closest enemy. So these guys will hold for a turn or two, and then they'll actually start moving in. The reason why is I want to give these guys plenty of time to get up there and get chomped up. Actually, this guy needs to be the one that's commanding these because she is better. This guy's not bad. He just, I don't know, man. He just doesn't got it. It'll average out, though, so it doesn't really make any difference. Like, snake tattoo, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I can give the battle orders to this guy here. I'm going to do some blessing, and then we're going to cast... What is this? Prayers of Battle. Oh, very lucky in combat. Meditation, increased health, bleed. Nah, we'll, and then maybe just pop some Tangle Vines, man. I don't know. And then, you know, after that, just cast spells. Don't run into combat. This guy, I don't want him to do anything except hold. Don't even fight. This guy, on the other hand, same thing. Hold. Don't even fight. You're either going to win or you aren't going to win. It's really basically what we're dealing with here. I got 25 units of archers. This should do a pretty good job of pummeling these guys. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, I'm risking it for the biscuit, dude. And control. Move these guys in. Militia, archers, and light infantry. I have a good feeling. If not, you know, oh well for me, I guess. I'm just going to repeat that recruitment for now. It's such a risk, but I got to do it. So, wait. Where is my scout? The scout. I'm going to bring them in, because why not? So, apparently they have another game called Conquest of Elysium. Faster game, focuses on lots of randomness and replayability. Never played it. Probably a great game, though, honestly. So, I try not to look anything over here, because I don't want to see whether I won or lost, and I go to view battle, because I like to watch it. So we're going to see how this all plays out. Here's my guys. So you could see, now this guy's blessed. He has Withering Weapon. He has all kinds of shit. Well, a bunch of stuff I don't got because my, these archers are going to win this for me, though, I'm telling you. We'll slow this down a little bit, actually. Oh, hold up. Let's go into here. We go into detailed battle log. You can go into very detailed, but it'll get kind of stupid, so you could do that. Team colored squares. You could show the grid, but it's not really necessary. And then you can go into here and see all the stuff, but let's go with that. Remember, my Hydras are regenning. These guys, I'm peppering them with the archers. I'm trying to hope that that's going to be good enough. The poison here should be enough to handle these guys, I'm hoping. I got archers. Here comes my cavalry. I should have put them down here so they come up from behind. They're going to get stank-weeded a little bit, but they might not. They might not, honestly. Yeah, these guys are breaking morale already. They're done. They're done. We're going to win this one. Easy win. Easy win. Oh, yeah. Let's go to normal movement. Shouldn't have any issue to win this. These guys are doing a good job in the background. Looks like everybody's out on this one. Good job, guys. We'll fast forward it. I might get stink-weeded a little bit, though, by my own guys. I'm hoping not to get stink-weeded. Don't get stink-weeded. Don't get stanked, boy. Get them out of there. Alright, good. Good, I didn't kill any of my own guys. That's the dicey part about that. I should have gave everybody poison resistance. That was stupid, but... so you can go into here. So that's what you can do. You can view the battle, or you can just click on... Oops. You can just click on this, and it'll tell you. Province previously owned by independence has been conquered by our forces. No one died. 3, 5, 13, and 7 guys killed. Killed every one of them, but that always happens. Apparently this guy killed 2 units, but I'm not really sure if they were his own or maybe like a Hydra, but it didn't actually kill it. I don't really know. Don't really care either. Unexpected event has occurred in Sarmatia. A ship from a distant land accepted ashore. Several of the crew members died with blackening limbs and lumps in their armpit. Ship has been burnt together with a sloppy harbor master. Hopefully it was not too late. Unrest has moved up. That's great. No, I'm kidding. It sucks. Not happy about that. I need to recruit. I'm going to take this off. Where's the guys that give you the juice? Right here. Wait, is there a better one, though? I need guys preventing bad things from happening. Can I get this character? Right, Lich King doesn't do that for me. This person doesn't do that for me. That person does not do that for me. Lich King. Or the Inari. Yeah. Alright, well, we're good there. I still got a lot of gold. I'm Warrior Crane, man. You got to get her in there. She's pretty tough. That is my sacred unit, but I want more poison guys and more archers. Let's keep that energy going. What do we got here? So I can search. I can preach teachings of God. Oh yeah, I should be the prophet. We should be profiteering here. I feel like this is the right move to make, right? Become the prophet. This dude is... Oh, I can make Palisades. Maybe 600, though. I ain't going to be able to do that right now. Oh, wait. No, don't defend. Patrol. This guy's currently hiding. He can help patrol. This guy can also help patrol. So what's going on with this land? It's pretty close to mine. It looks like it's hot. It's lucky. It's got some magic. Its population's decent. Well, decent compared to some that I've seen in this game, but it's not great. Oh yeah, so you can do this. Give yourself a little bit of a defense force here. It's worth spending the gold to get at least 10, which will give you... it's like an automatic patrol for at least like 1. It'll remove 1 rest every turn. So that's good. But right now, I mean, not a lot going on in the first couple turns. That's what we got. That's how we're cooking here. Oh, I should have checked what kind of units I can summon there. Probably standard crappy militia units, but they're good for really just letting them get their asses kicked. So Eris, okay. Unexpected event is occurred in Sharmatia. Many commoners are volunteering to serve in the militia. Nice. Defense 15. That's good. That boosted it up to 40. Take a look at that. Patrol strength is considered 26, reducing rest by 4 every month. These are all the guys that would defend if I got attacked, even if I had no troops there. Okay, we need this person doing nothing but either researching. Oh God, what did I do to myself? I didn't even go into... What was that? Oh yeah, you can look at the chronicles. I can't believe I didn't do that. So I never chose construction. Is that the right move? No. Yeah, we'll go with construction as first. That's okay. I got alteration. Thaumaturgy, enchantment. Conjuration's probably the next one though, and enchantment, then construct, then a couple levels of construction. Anytime you can get magic items, that's good. This guy's got death magic, which, let's take a look. Black Servant and Scarecrows using nature magic will fall apart if left on a battlefield. Magic leadership. I only got a little bit of gems, but we're gonna do like a Black Servant. What can I do here? I got no money. So I got some standard issue stuff here. Raiders, militia, and the like. And these guys are all good. Wait. Didn't I tell you to become the prophet? Didn't that happen? Or did we already did that? Oh, we already did that. So here's the prophet. Automatically gets all the blessings, all the good stuffs. And I'm alright with that. Withering weapon and whatnot. I'm not taking that. Not taking that. 110. Looks like they have heavy infantry. I'd like to get over to there. Take that. Let's move out, my man. Let's move out. Leave this guy here for now. But we're not... Yeah, we'll keep patrolling with him, even though I don't think he's going to do jack shit. Black Servant worked. Another unexpected event in Saramatia. A new breed of mosquitoes are infesting the swamps, spreading disease. That's great. Killed a brigand. That sucks, the disease, man. I hope it's Mr. Lupus. Okay. We are running out of... Are they resistant to poison? No. Guess you're in the units with the these fellas. I want to change rearmost, because that you might win the battle like that actually. I'm gonna keep them down below. Keep these guys right here. Oh wait, we just move these fellas in. Oh. Yep. Wait, was this guy? Oh yeah, this is the Black Servant. Oh yeah, he's his own thing here. Pretty tough. More powerful in Total Darkness, Amphibious. You can have him do your dirty work for you. Like, go haunt around. I'm stuck right here, aren't I? Kind of. Actually, it's a good spot for me because I can cross rivers. The negative is I kind of want to go. Man, that's a weird spot, dude. They really put me in an interesting area. I'm going to go there with him. And you can cast another ritual spell, Scarecrows. You can attack with the rest of your fellas. I think we're good, though. I think... we'll see. We'll see how it happens here. I think we're good, though. I think everything's in... I think it's all in place. Cast Scarecrow's good. There was a battle. Let's take a look what happened in the battle. I say we're good, man. We'll win this easily. Oh, yeah, I don't have to cast Blessing anymore with her, I don't think. And she already got all the juice, so... Archer's doing what they need to be doing. Stankweed, dude. That Stankweed's gonna get you. Look at these guys hightailing their asses. You're done, my man. Did that dude already break rank? Isn't there a priest here somewhere? Oh, there he is. Commander. He's getting his ass kicked. The old flank action, that's how you want it, right there. These dudes had no chance to catch up. Flank action, come on, boys. You're gonna win it. Hold fast. Archer's doing their job. This guy, he's still in. He's in it to win it. These guys' morale's broke already. The red means it's broke. Don't get caught up in the stinkweed. Get out of there. Somebody use divine, or word of power. Get out of the stinkweed, bro. Everything's good. Yeah, we should be good. That shouldn't be an issue. Oh no, don't stink them out. All right. My guys will definitely kill each other, like, in 2 seconds. So, that was good. A couple guys died, a few Lancers. That's okay. It's the price you pay to get some more expansion here. This isn't too bad. 59's nice. Oh, shit. What do we got here? Oh, what's this throne? Didn't I fucking was here, wasn't I? Throne of something. It was like the throne of death or something. I need to think and shove it, you know what I mean? But it's not going to tell me. I swear it would. It would tell you. I don't remember which button's the correct button, though. Yeah, okay, whatever. It ain't going to tell me. Wait. It was there somewhere, right? Throne of Ascension. It just says Throne of Ascension. Okay. Well, yeah. Very, right. Q monthly ritual. I can't afford that. I'm gonna quit doing that. I'm gonna start doing some research. And I'm gonna recruit. Oh, let me see what these guys got over here. Is anything good? Ooh. Heavy infantry's good. Could do, yeah. I'm gonna repeat that recruitment. I'm just gonna let that go. I'm gonna do something simple here. What's the supply rate here is good. So can't hurt to have archers or something. Just something to keep that upkeep going. Because you never know, you'll forget about this shit, and then later in the game I'll come back and there'll be like 200 guys here, and I'll be like, nice. Earlier Cyrus was thinking about later Cyrus, so that's worth it. I need like a slew of normal units here. Just building up. And we're gonna repeat that, but then we're gonna pop this bad boy out, dude, for sure. Witch King, get him out there. Not gonna be able to kill that. So we're gonna be kind of stuck here, I believe, until... Oh yeah, search for magic sites, do some patrols. It'll all be good. Is that everybody? Where's this guy? What's he into? guess we'll go there and just to see. See, that's why you don't want to F with blood magic. Once a horror finds you, dude, you're done, man. You're just done. You end up getting cursed, and then you get, like, death curses and shit on you, and you end up dying. You just gotta be really tough to deal with it. Alright. Outre has searched. There was no magic in that area. Okay, good. Unexpected event has occurred in Sinkhole. The autumn has been extraordinarily wet, expanding the marshlands. Toads proliferate, and a vicious breed has been attacking travelers. An assassination attempt on my guy. I can guarantee you he died if he got to fight a giant toad. There's no way he's winning that shit. Yeah, I mean, he's dead. Well, it's shame. 57 hit points, not even a chance in hell. He'll get hurt by poison and retreat and die. Yeah, he got eaten. He did. Alright, so that's fine. Better him than somebody else. Suddenly, Skagu, the man-eater, appears at the gates of your fortress. Alright, let's read this. This is cool. Sometimes you get unique characters for each culture, race, class, whatever. Suddenly, Skagu, the man-eater, appeared at the gates of your fortress and wanted to fight for your cause. Skagu was born in the swamps of Pythia ages ago. His mother left him in the swamps to die, but he was found and nurtured by a Pythian serpent. When he returned to his tribe, he could still not speak a word. He was not accepted and wandered the land until he came to a strange island and met a beautiful enchantress. She took him as her lover and taught him 3 languages that are spoken today, 3 languages that are dead, and finally the language spoken by the dead. She must have loved or hated him greatly because she also taught him the dark art of necromancy. I like this. I like where it's going. When the witch finally got tired of her young lover and banished him from the island, Skagu was maddened by rage and turned his dark arts to practice. He returned to his tribe with a host of ghouls and slew and ate those who opposed him. He sacrificed women as he would his former lover, should they ever meet again, and made his tribe do the same. And he made his tribesmen eat those they defeated in combat. Soon the horror of the androphages spread across the steppes. He took 7 wives, 3 living, 3 old, and 1 no longer living. This guy's intense. The sons of his wives were taught the dark arts, and he called them witch kings. Skagu has since retired into the swamps of Pythia, where he feasts upon the flesh of men. Awaiting the arrival of his former lover, Skagu rides a Pythian serpent reanimated by vile magic. I like this guy. He's exactly what we needed. Skagu's fucking awesome. So let's take a look at this bad son of a bitch here. He's got a snake tattoo. He's got Fear 14. He is sacred. He has awesome research abilities. Super strong. Can lead shit like nobody's business. I think he's considered undead, right? He's not considered undead, but he rides an undead mount. Well, there's some scarecrows for you, Skagu. 4 units worth of men. So you can do, check this out. I can set this as his guard. So these are bodyguards. Better morale and such. Skagu's gonna chill right there for now because we are not beating that bullshit anytime soon. I'm gonna keep preaching, I suppose, in this region until my divine power kicks up into the oblivion of awesomeness. We're pretty good right now. I think I got a couple minutes. Let me see what else I can do here. I should move Skagu down into here, actually. Move down into there with your men, Skagu. Shouldn't be any much of a problem for you. I say you're fine. Wait. No, the Black Servant. What's going on here? Nothing. Check that out. I'm right in the middle of the water bullshit, though, and that'll eventually become a problem. Beginning of the game, not as much. They'll pretty much stick to the water areas, but eventually they're going to come calling. Is this guy, he's just getting a profit? Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, Skagu. I need you to search for magic sites. Wait, what was that? Search for magic sites. My treasury's doing okay. I'm trying to stay on the low end of things. I'm gonna have to fucking make more. I know I am. could just make a bunch of lancers, right? I don't got enough resources in this province. I've barely got enough resources in this province to make the guys that I need. Yeah, we'll be alright with that. Oh shit, I got the Lich King, right? Hell yeah. Or the Witch King. The Lich King Arthas, I wish. He could forge a magic item, right? Oh, I got some death stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, man, this is nice. Copper collar is sometimes given to magicians, to commanders. Power of the collar serves to kill the free will of the wearer, making them obedient, less prone to panic. He also becomes feeble-minded. Oh yeah, you don't want to do that. That's not good for mages. That's a good one there. It's just 5 blood slaves. I will make that actually, if you don't mind. And who got the best research? Because I'm gonna need a few of them fellas. 13, huh? Cost 3 times the amount of this guy though. Probably not worth it. 17 cost $1 million, and so let's make a couple of these guys. Just pop them in there. We got this guy. He's still doing shit, right? Guess it's worth it. Got a couple minutes here. Let's try to see if we can get cracking. I really wanted to get that region that I'm in right there. I feel like I could do it, but I want to get one big battle just to show you guys. Skagu has searched the sinkhole for magic, and he hasn't found any. Oh god, here we go again. Nice, ancient treasure, 480. I will take that. Kashal was discovered and attacked a new bar, so that's my ghost guy. Let's see what he can do. Get his ass kicked by an army of bullshit. Guys on camels, and he might actually kill the. Where's he at? He might kill those birds, honestly. Ooh, they killed their own bird. And we're just gonna fast forward through that. Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, he's invisible. He's gonna die soon, but yeah. It wasn't too bad. I mean, he did some damage. So we know that there isn't any death magic there. So that's how you. So how do you know this? Okay, so this right here tells you what you've searched for in this province as far as magic goes. There's no blood magic that you could find up to level 3. There's no nature magic up to level 1, and no. Hold on a second here. Let me do this. A 15er. Get the patrol strength. There's no death magic, so. I want to cast spells with that guy, but I don't know. I need to do some researching. Yeah, pop that on him. Give him some morale bonus, attack skill bonus. I mean, it seems like that's the best thing to do right now. What's the army looking like here, boys? Yeah, archers and infantry. Oh, you know what I can do with him? I can build a lab or a temple. Probably a good idea, just build a temple right there. Pop that in. And I have no money, basically again. Resources are out, resources are out. I'm going to do a couple of those guys too now. Short weapons do not cause as much attack skill reduction when used in 2 weapon combinations. What does it all mean? Who knows? It means, I guess, if you use 2 weapons, you don't get as much of a reduction. But, you know. Unexpected event has occurred in Num Num Num. A sectarian movement has emerged in the province. Their false prophet is preaching and gathering his flock. Faith will decrease until you root them out. Oh, good. And where's that at? Right there. Well, We're gonna root them out, alright. I'm gonna set these guys up as guards. And they're all on patrol, so... hold up, we're gonna patrol as well, though. And... we're gonna research. Shit. These guys are so tough, man. 130 guys. I just don't know if I could do it. This guy there. What do I got? Fudge muffin. I'm out. 19. Crapper John. What's this guy got? 61 units. Not good enough. Maybe, though. I think these guys throw spears when you get close to them, though. I don't want to mess with that. Oh, yeah, I forgot I could do some alchemy bullshit. Cast a ritual spell. Ooh. In Sarmatia, the practice of feasting on the flesh of the defeated is well established among the anthrophages and the recuperative... Okay, so it removes up to 10 afflictions, kills up to 750 population, and 25% chance to develop cravings. No, thank you. I'll pass on that. But what I will do is... maybe get... I don't need that. It's not a bad idea to have that, but that's also a terrible idea to use that weapon. What is this? It just gives you movement, swiftness, bonus combat to movement speed. Yeah, that's always good. That's not a terrible... I'm gonna pick that up just because. Is everybody doing something? How much money have I got? No, we're gonna patrol, although I don't need to. I'm gonna pick up 15 here as well, just in case. Couple minutes, a couple more turns. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this up. It's unfortunate, but I really want to do a big attack, like north. I'd like to at least get. I'd really like to take that Throne of Ascension. Is what I'd really want to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Ooh, dormant pretender guards are awakening. Not mine. Unexpected event occurred in Sarmatia. Winter has come, limited traveling. This has contained the spread of the disease. Okay, that's good, I guess. Sneaking unit was discovered patrolling shortly. So here's the me rooting out this nonsense here. This is the pretender false prophet guy. It's trying to start shit with me. Why are my guys like this again? Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Those guys need to be all out in the front. They bugged out. I killed more of my guys than anything. Okay, well, that was the end of that. These guys all broke rank. The false prophets, they were gone. So that was the end of that. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, why were those guys there? They should never have been there. That was stupid. Alright. I don't know how that happened, but it doesn't really make any sense, I guess. Is this... actually do a double line formation, put them right there, and let them march. I don't know whose troops those are, though. I'm not really sure. This must be the... Are they letting me place the militia? Is that who that is? I bet you that's the militia. They never used to let you do that before. It used to just be consolidated in the middle. Let me see something here. Nah, it's not the militia. Whose troops are those? And where did they come from? I'm at a loss, man. I don't know. It can't be these archers, right? It's not the archers. It's the archers. Alright, well, I guess it's the archers. They just got their asses kicked, unfortunately. It looks like militia, but whatever. Oh, boy. Alright, we're gonna make a move here, I think. It's a dangerous move to make, but we're gonna make it. I kind of wish this guy was there. It's his purpose, you know what I mean? To be in the fight. as strong as he can possibly be. I want 90. Maybe one more turn. I'll move him over to there. We're gonna go big or go home though. This guy's gonna go back to research. Can I squeeze any more units out? Not those anyway. Alright. Wait, what's this guy doing? I might put him on research too. For a turn. No, actually, you know what? He's gonna forge one of them bad boys because I'm gonna need it for the Lich King. For the Witch King. For Arthas guy. Alright. They got 2 minutes to the big battle, and then I'm gonna be done. Win or lose. Just sets me back. That's all. Oh shit. Conjuration's complete? What? Wow, this changes everything. Oh god, shades are so good too. Let me get some of them. Let me get some of them. And you guys, you just keep on doing your thing. One more turn, guys. Give me one more turn. Because I feel like we're going to do it. It's going to happen. I'm not taking that, but I am taking this for sure. Is everybody's in? They're all in, baby. Oh, I'm going to go back to preaching, though. Oh, no, that's max. Okay. And that's one thing I got to remember, that there's like certain key commands you can hit when you're hovering over the troops to see who's all like messed up. It's kind of tough, like to know who's diseased and not diseased. It'd be nice to be able to know if it's spreading disease, so you can get them the hell out of your ranks, you know. Enchantment is complete. Unexpected event in Nom. Peddlers peddling wares. They were swiftly and forcefully brought at the price of Seraphicia, Guide of Souls as intended. Cost of 1 gold. Forced this guy to basically sell me all of his garbage. We're in, guys. Let's go to army setup. This is sex right here. I got one more. So let's get what are these guys? Let me see what they have resistance to poison. They're practically immune. They're immune to poison, dude. Put them up there with the skegs, them things, whatever they're called, the Hydra. Get this guy down here. Archers up here. More Hydra. This guy. That's two. No problem. Scarecrows probably immune to poison as well. Hydras. My man here. These guys are all going to pile in the same spot. It's not going to be good, but I got to actually... This is a risk, but I'm going to do it, okay? I'm going to set the battle orders for this dude to attack the rearmost enemy. But he's going to hold for 1 turn, and I'm going to send him in. Don't fuck it up, man. Alright. Same with you. You're going to attack the rearmost enemy, but it's going to be a hold for 1 turn. And then you're going to go with the rest of these guys who are going to hold and attack the rearmost enemy. Everything's going to be good. These guys are going to hold and attack. Actually, you guys can just attack. It would be better to have some meat up there. Wait, no. You're going to guard the commander. These guys aren't going. So let's bolster the forces. This guy's got all the meat. I mean, I got 80 guys right here, man. I feel like it's working out. you know. I got one extra fella. Yeah, it can't be mindless and non-mindless can't be together. That'll make her undisciplined if I put her in that unit. Can't go in with the undead, can you? Drops the morale, I think. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Well, it doesn't really matter, actually, because the undead have their own morale. It's kind of a waste. Just, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know what the right move is here. I'm really deliberating over something that's super, like, not even, who cares? I just put her in with those guys. Don't put her in with those guys. Don't do that. Give this guy a bodyguard. He might need it later. Okay. Bam. Bam. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't make anything, so bam, bam. Oh. Yes, blessing, tangle vines, battle orders cast. No. Attack rearmost enemy. Okay. Wait. What guy's doing nothing? He's supposed to be researching. Oh god, don't do that. Oh, this is gonna be hurting. This is gonna be scary. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I feel like I should win this one. I got the excuse me. I got the ghosts. I got the hydras. The rear attack is what's gonna save me. I feel like, but I don't know, man. Thaumaturgy is complete. There's a crippled unit died during a march, and let's take a look at the battle. We're gonna hit the slow button here. I feel like we're still in the good. We're still in the good. What are these archers doing? They're moving up. This is easy win right here, dude. Easy win. Now we're gonna let it go. Speed it up a bit. Easy win, boys. Head in, pummel them. Oh god. Oh god, where's my guy? Where's my main guy at? He's up there with the stink clouds. Is she poison resistant? No. Don't die. Don't die, you stupid idiots. You stink cloud mofos. Yeah, I don't know how that ended up happening, but it did somehow. I don't know how. It's all bad, dude. See how this happens sometimes? I hate it. Now it's all jumbled up. Stink cloud's gonna kill somebody. I know it is. My guys are resistant to the stink cloud, though, aren't they? Yeah, this guy's... Oh, no, he does have some resistance to stink cloud. Nice. I mean, we broke the ranks. Just get the hell out of there. Get out of there. Oh, please let that be an Amazon that died and not one of my mains. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, God, that's terrible. Oh, boy. Oh, that could be terrible. Let's take a look. Some bad shit happened. Everybody survived. It was... Oh, thank God. I got that shit kicked out of me, though, by the fucking stupid hydras. I mean, we beat them, but... it was painful, I'll tell you that. But there... At a miss, the Inari foresaw a great disaster and proper measures were taken to have... halt the unfortunate chain events. Good. So we did take this. Ooh, slave market. Produces 3 blood slaves a turn, increases unrest by 2. Before I save it and quit, absolutely need to do this, because that is important. There's a lot of corpses there, too. Which means casting a spell would be a good idea. This guy doesn't need to do that, but he needs to construct a temple. No, a lab. No, he need to do any of that. This guy's gonna patrol, gonna preach teachings of God. Yeah. Defend. Yeah. Patrol. Everything's looking good. We did a good job. This one's nice. Forest, good resources, hinders movement, more magic sites. All right. Well, I think we did pretty good. I actually probably could have beat those guys. I don't know. What can you recruit here? Jaguar people. So do one of those guys. We'll get a slinger gun. Ooh, Jaguar tribe priest. That'd be nice. Real dumb at researching though. All right. Well, that's Dominions 5. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and a little more to come. You know, as I trickle into some other stuff and start uploading it. I really wanted to take that to show you guys that, you know, whatever, but I guess not. Maybe next time we'll take some Thrones of Ascensions, maybe get out here and get into this one. I don't know how in the hell I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it somehow. We're just popping units back there, right? So just keep building units to the best of our ability. I'll swoop around and then maybe take that last. There's a lot there too. That's going to be the next one. It's going to be tough to move through. I kind of want to just go to a fresh turn. I'm going to do a fresh turn. We'll do one more. See what happens, and then we'll end it on a fresh turn. No nonsense. Construction's complete for the research. The, wait, what? Claim the Throne of Might in the name of Isur Amasu, Lord of Flies, Master of Blood and Perfume, the Leaf Lord. Son of a bitch. Skogu, on the other hand, Skagu found 2 magic sites. Both Whispering Woods. Pangea has proclaimed a prophet, and we killed some brigands. So what do we got here? 2 Whispering Woods. One drops this, one drops that, and it enables the recruitment. Oh, okay, wait. Is it the same thing? Oh, nice. So that's actually 2 a turn, which is good. 2 wind, 2 nature. So I'm getting none of them. 2 of those. 1 of those a turn. None of those. 3 of those a turn. 3 of those a turn, and 5 of those a turn. Just out of curiosity, I need a lab and a temple. What'd she get? These are pretty good. Enchantresses are pretty good. They get a lot of magery. They're good to pop up. They can get you some diversified magic. I like to keep them around. They're decent. All right, well, that's it. As always, appreciate the checking it out, and until next time, peace.